What's up, everybody? Chris here with Klingspor's Woodworking Shop, and welcome to Coffee and Grit, where you sip the coffee and I give you nitty-gritty of all things Klingspor's Woodworking Shop. Today in the store, this will be a store-only video, all right? We have got a full line of different wood options and species and sizes and slabs and everything in between. Some stuff's on sale. We got some really cool exotics and domestic lumber available in our store only. We got it in real super thin veneer as well as super thick slabs. You want to know more about what's in the Hickory location? All stores have it, but let's go take a little tour down the Hickory aisle to see what else we might have that you might like. So if you take a look here, this is the main entrance coming into the wood section. And we've got everything from cypress as well as different bloodwoods and all kinds of things right here. And I'll veer you off to the left. And Peruvian walnut, standard one common walnut, exotics like the Paduke, cherry, and then domestics like cherry, maple with a variety of different curl options, as well as some ambrosia. Of course, there's that one common walnut. And they'll stop for a moment. You can see right here, there's some really beautiful ambrosia maple. So if you're after that unique looking piece of wood, we've got a lot of these woods in 6 and 8 and 10 and even 12-foot lengths to suit your needs. And believe it or not, we will cut it to length for you. If you can't fit a whole piece of wood in your car or your truck, well, guess what? We'll cut it to length for you on site. So continuing on down, we've got red oak and of course curly maple, and that's some beautiful curl. I don't know if that camera's picking it up. There is some beautiful curl in some of that wood. We've even got a little bit of hickory as well. Moving down the next aisle, we've got cedar, some more walnut, some purple heart, and we've got the purple heart in a variety of different sizes. And let's walk down here. I want to show you, we've even got some of these really tall veneers if you're looking to do a lot of really custom pieces and you don't want to buy an expensive piece of cabinet grade plywood. Well, guess what? You can put that on MDF or some other lighter grade piece of plywood and make your own veneers applied to that and be able to make a really beautiful piece of wood by cutting some costs a little bit. And so there's that thick slab purple heart right over there. And I'll just take a closer look at that. It is some beautiful wood, and that is natural edge on both sides, which is really cool. And I mentioned earlier about being able to cut to length. Well, right here's our cut station. So they'll cut that thing to length for you. And as long as you leave 6 feet of a board, you can take whatever's left of that other part home. So if you don't need a whole board, as long as you leave us 6 feet, we'll cut it for you. But we're not going to make a whole cut list. So if you're looking for us to cut your project, we can't do that. But we'll get it cut to length and everything sized for you, which is nice. We're going to make a turn here because there's even more wood hiding back here. Some more slabs, turning blocks, turning blanks, things you just really can't find online on the website because some of the stuff we can't really ship. But some of the lumber, turning blocks, and things like that, we definitely have in the store level. And these are our thin stock woods. These are available both in store and online, which is nice. And moving on the line, we've got 2 huge racks of turning blocks and blanks, as well as some Baltic birch plywood as well. So visit your local Klingspor's Woodworking Shop, find what you might be needing. And, you know, we're known for our bargain box of sandpaper. Well, guess what? On the store level, we have a bargain box of wood. You come in here and we'll sell you wood by the pound. And somebody might not need a full slab, but, you know, they just might need a small chunk. They want to make a couple bottle stoppers or a few pins or something small like that. Well, come check out the bargain box of wood and see what in there you might need. And on the store level, we also have sheets of plywood in your common materials. So we've got it in a 3/4 and a 1/2 inch thick, as well as a 1/4 inch thick in some of the common species like oak, walnut, and cherry. So looking around and seeing all the slab options, hopefully this gives you an idea of just some of the different stuff that's available on the store level to do all of the projects that are on your to-do list. Well, this is Chris, just showing you a little taste of the lumber and the wood section at the Hickory store. So if you got any questions, leave us a drop that comment down below. Check your local store, Hickory Winston Asheville and Cary. So I work here and I can't even get it right. Let's start. Asheville, Hickory, Winston, and Cary. Yep, those are the 4 locations you'll find Klingspor's Woodworking Shop. So go check out your local store and see what kind of lumber they've got to suit your needs. Well, this is Chris. I will see you next time.
Today's presentation of Coffee and Grit is brought to you by Woodworker Joe Whole Bean Coffee, a perfect blend of light, medium, and dark roast, roasted and packaged right here in North Carolina, exclusively at woodworkingshop.com.
If there's a product you'd like featured on Coffee and Grit, let us know at 800-228-0000 or email us at tech@woodworkingshop.com.